Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setup for today. So we are battling to get above. We did make a new high yesterday. Briefly, we popped above the new high and then basically sold off. And that's typically what happens when you get a new high at the close of the session. The sellers are waiting there to drive us down. So the trend is still up. We are, we should be looking for opportunities to buy into this. And very typical of the Asian session. Asian session drops, and then European session. Based on what happened yesterday in Europe, I think that was a pretty good day that the DAX had anyway. So I'd be very cautious of this. This is really nothing to write home about. It is after hours Asian session, and not something that I actually pay much attention to anyway. So at the moment, this is, I can't even call it a range because it's not really a range, but it is a consolidation pattern of sort. And I think if you just keep the bottom of this channel in play, there's the bottom of the channel, and that could be the top of the channel, but there is another level there. Depends how you draw. I mean, we've spoken about this often. Depends how you draw the channel. So for me, I'm just going to keep it the most recent, which is that high there, there, that high and that high. So I'm just going to assume that we are pretty much still in a channel, and this is the channel that we're in. So trend is up. We should be looking for opportunities to buy. Not seeing much at the moment. When we come down to the 3 hour, you see lots of sideways price action here. We sort of tag and then we pull back quite deeply. The big question here is if we can form a higher low. If we can form a higher low in this zone that we're in now, because remember, we don't have structure to the left, so we need to start building structure. And you can see there is a swing low. We're on it at the moment, so we could basically gain some support there. That would be ideal. Otherwise, we are coming back down to visit one of these two areas down here. Now, this one has been tested. So this level is 38.33. So that has been tested. We did get a long off that level yesterday. But at the moment, I don't think we're not really going anywhere at the moment. As you can see, that just pretty much sideways. So I think this is the typical pattern that you have before the Feds, and the Feds are coming out with, well, they'll have their meeting later today, which is sort of mid-morning in the US. But so we're going to have to wait for that. I think so. Assume that this is a range at the moment. So you look to buy off the bottom. Don't expect it to rocket through the top. Even though we do have some good results coming through, I think right now this is Feds are going to drive this. And then the second thing is that Biden's got a bit of a challenge with his stimulus package, which is now starting to shrink in size. So anyway, those are the things that are driving us right now. There's nothing else really driving us at the moment. And I'm kind of the opinion we need to wait and see. If the structure holds right here at 38.45, but it needs to hold in the European session. If that can hold, then I would argue that we have an opportunity for a long off here with a pretty tight stop for a revisit to the top, to the all-time highs. You have 38.68, the previous all-time high, or yesterday's all-time high. So that's kind of my view at the moment. And I think the other thing that's just spotted here is there is opportunity on the hour anyway to do, there we go. So just if you draw your range in like that, you can see there's a bit of structure there, nothing really else, but that would line up with a 155 moving average as well. So a break below here, you could find some support on the hour, building right on these inside bars here, and that would be another higher low. And then obviously what you'd be looking for is a higher high, and that would be another all-time high. But anyway, I'm sit on hands at the moment. The trend is up. You should be looking for opportunities to buy, but at the moment it's just we're gonna have to wait for the Feds until we can see before we can actually get some traction at the moment. Okay, anyway guys, that's it for me this morning. Hope it helps, and don't forget to like, subscribe, drop us a comment if you've got an idea. I do appreciate the ideas. I just can't evaluate thousands of stocks and instruments. I don't have enough time in the morning. This takes an hour every morning as it is. It's part of my routine, but can't really add more to it because it's not what my focus is on trading every morning. So that's it for me. Hope it helps, and we'll catch you later. Cheers for now.